What's up, everybody? I'm Jackie Terry. In today's video, I wanted to explain how you can overcome adversity and how you can make adversity actually into a good thing. Prime example is you can look at it this way. Think of it as being buried, right? You're in the dirt. It could be over for you. That's it. You're buried. That's when normal people look at being buried, they feel like it's over. I'm buried in this adversity. I'm buried in all these tribulations, all these dysfunctions in my life right now. I'm just buried. I'm covered in it, and there's no way for me to get out. But what if I told you being buried is actually a good thing? Because think of it as like a flower. You're being buried, but as you're being buried, you're actually being planted. You're being planted into a new person, new growth. So these trials and tribulations that you actually go through in life will make you into a better version of yourself. So being buried, being planted, is actually you becoming a better version, new growth, a new mentality, a new way to do things. Because whenever we do face adversity, we look at it such as a negative experience rather than embrace the fact that we are going through that adversity. Sometimes there's a lesson to be learned within that adversity that we go through. So you want to look at everything that you go through and embrace it, welcome it to you, because you know that in the long run that you can gain off of this. You can actually gain off adversity. Okay, what did I learn from this? What mistakes did I learn from this? How can I make this better so this won't happen again? Remember, failure isn't the end. Failure is always a learning lesson. Adversity isn't the end. It's always a learning lesson within everything. It's all about how you cognitively go about things in your everyday life. You see, when you embrace the adversity, when you embrace all the negative emotions, they go away. You welcome them. And you can release them also. So if you are going through adversity, release them in some type of way that you can feel better. A lot of things I do when I'm feeling stressed, or maybe even adversity hits, I'll go to the gym. I would take it out on the weights. It's a form of sublimation. So rather than doing something negative that is detrimental to my body, like drinking, smoking, or inappropriate activities, I will go to the gym and release that energy in a different way to the point where that energy is going to come back to me and it's going to be beneficial to me. You see, what people don't realize is that our past mistakes end up hurting our future selves. So the things we do right now in this present moment, if we make a bad decision, our future selves will have to pay, and we have to live with that. We have to live with the mistakes. More importantly, you have to live with it, but you don't have to let it imprison you. You have to be able to forgive yourself first. And once you forgive yourself internally from what you've done, and you look internally within yourself and realize your mistakes, your flaws, and don't blame other people for your mistakes, but you look internally within yourself and you forgive yourself, that's when things will start to change in your life. That's when things started changing in my life, when I actually looked internally within myself and stopped blaming other people for my problems, my mistakes, and I looked internally and I took accountability and I took ownership of what I was doing wrong. So once you can realize your bad habits, you can create new habits that will be applicable to your freedom and your power. So it's very good to replace the bad habits with good habits. But you have to acknowledge your bad habits first. Too many people don't want to acknowledge their own flaws, but they externally look at other people's flaws. But when you do that, you're really projecting your own insecurities within yourself by talking about other people. This person's this person's that, this person's this, well, you know, and it's like, okay, what about you? What about you? So the more we can look internally within ourselves, the more we can be happy with ourselves. Forgiveness is the ultimate key in this whole aspect of things. Learning how to forgive yourself and learning how to grow within yourself. But how can you ever grow if you never went through anything, right? If you never went through any adversity, how can you grow? So when adversity does hit your way, I want you to feel good about it. I want you to be like, okay, this is God giving me another test. Let me handle it. Let me see how I'm going to work this out. Let's get it. Because I know in the long run, throughout anything, if anything happens, I'm going to overcome it. Because I believe in me. I believe in the people I have around me. I believe in my environment. You can lose it all. But the most strongest person who can lose it all and still have a smile on his face, still have a smile on his face, still have a smile on her face, if they can lose it all with a smile on their face, that's powerful. Because they know that no matter what, they're going to gain it back 10 times fold. It's all about how you look at things. It's all about your mind state. 80% mind state, 20% skill state. Once you have a mind state that is strong and powerful, then the rest will follow. Mind, body, and spirit. These are the three connections that you need to have to fight the spiritual battles that go on all around you. Some that we can't even see. Some within ourselves. So, this is just a quick message from me. Do not let adversity get you down when you're buried under those pile of rocks, under that pile of dirt. Don't think like it's the end, because it's not. It's only a regrowth of you being replanted and reinvented as a better person. But sometimes you just have to go through the adversities in life to actually find the truth and see who you really are as a person. I'm Jackie Terry. If you have any adversities in your life, leave me a comment in the description below. We can talk about it. Tell me about your adversities. I would like to hear it, and I would like to hear how you overcame your adversities, because everybody has a story to tell. And if you need an interview, one to explain your adversities, we can do that too. Just leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and we can set it up. Everybody has a story to tell, and with that story, we can help save a life or even change a person's life for the better.